concept of fight or flight. Fight or flight is a physiological response that occurs in response to a perceived threat or stressor. It is an innate, instinctual reaction that prepares the body to either confront the threat, fight, or flee from it, flight, in order to ensure survival. This response is controlled by the sympathetic nervous system, which activates various physiological changes in the body to mobilize resources and prepare for action. Influence on response to stress. When faced with a stressful situation, the fight or flight response is triggered by the release of stress hormones, primarily adrenaline and cortisol, into the bloodstream. These hormones act on various organs and systems in the body to produce a range of physiological changes aimed at increasing alertness, energy, and readiness for action. Some common manifestations of the fight or flight response include increased heart rate and blood pressure. Adrenaline causes the heart to beat faster and pumps blood more efficiently to deliver oxygen and nutrients to muscles and vital organs. This helps prepare the body for physical exertion and heightened alertness. Dilation of pupils. The pupils dilate to allow more light into the eyes, enhancing visual perception and awareness of surroundings. Increased respiratory rate. Breathing becomes more rapid and shallow to deliver oxygen to the bloodstream more quickly, providing the energy needed for physical activity. Muscle tension. Muscles tense up in preparation for action, allowing for rapid movement and strength in the event of a physical confrontation or escape. Suppression of non-essential functions. Non-essential bodily functions such as digestion, reproduction, and immune response are temporarily suppressed to conserve energy for the immediate threat. Heightened sensory awareness. The senses become more acute, enabling individuals to detect potential dangers and respond accordingly. Adaptation and modern stressors. While the fight or flight response evolved as a survival mechanism to deal with immediate physical threats in the environment, it is also activated in response to modern stressors that may not pose an immediate physical danger, such as work deadlines, financial pressures, or interpersonal conflicts. Chronic activation of the fight or flight response due to ongoing stress can have negative consequences for physical and mental health, including increased risk of cardiovascular disease, digestive disorders, anxiety, and depression. Conclusion. In conclusion, the fight or flight response is a primal survival mechanism that prepares the body to respond to perceived threats or stressors by either confronting them directly or fleeing from danger. While this response is essential for ensuring survival in threatening situations, chronic activation of the fight or flight response due to ongoing stress can have detrimental effects on health and well-being. Learning to manage stress effectively and implementing coping strategies can help mitigate the negative impact of the fight or flight response on both physical and mental health.